The year is 2016. McGregor has just topped off an amazing year, an amazing 2 years, 3, 4, with Eddie Alvarez beat down, and he's just become the double champ. And as he said himself,
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
you know, lose. He was really young. He was not even close to 30, and everyone thought he would just take over the sport. But why hasn't that actually happened? Because he looked so good. He beat an amazing champion in Eddie Alvarez, who just beat RDA. He was supposed to fight RDA and he pulled out, but why did he not carry on? What happened? What has actually happened? Because, like, he still got it. I've seen enough to show me that he still has got it. The striking ability is still crisp. He beat up Donald Cerrone. I know that's a really easy win, but, like, he looked good against Dustin Poirier. He was clipping Dustin Poirier. And he did okay against Khabib. He lasted 4 rounds. But, like, why are people looking at Conor McGregor like he's this rich guy? You know, he's dumb. He can't. He doesn't know how to do it anymore. And, like, because I think that Conor McGregor has still fully got it, to be honest with you, because he has fought like Dustin Poirier, who is, you could say, top 5 greatest lightweights of all time. If you look at his resume, I know he hasn't gotten, like, the belts, but, you know, resume-wise, he is a top 3 in the last 5 years, definitely. And he's been beaten by the greatest lightweight of all time since that Eddie Alvarez. So why are people looking at him like he's a bum? Now, I'll tell you why. It's because of everything else. It's because of everything else. And people, when they get these, like, rose-tinted eyes that he's a bad guy, you know, he's awful. When he keeps losing, then he will always be looked at as a scum, if you get what I mean. Like, why, as, like, you know, people don't like him for, you know, punching people, Machine Gun Kelly things, you know, being involved with that Irish mob boss that Tyson Fury is involved with, you know, just being a total asshole, to be honest, being someone that you would not like personally to be around. And his trash talk has become awful. Your wife is in my DMs was awful. You know, his dog shit. You know, when he was Mystic Mac, everyone loved him for it. Because I think that if you give Conor McGregor an actual chance to come back to this sport, he will fully smoke someone. If you give him, not a Donald Cerrone, like a level above that. Like a Michael Chandler, because Michael Chandler has an over and and some wrestling. I know he could wrestle the fuck out of Conor McGregor, but he won't do that because Michael Chandler's Michael Chandler. You know what I mean? Because, like, yes, he lost to Floyd as well, but it was a boxing match. Like, let's cut him some slack here. Like, let's be brutally honest. Because Conor McGregor, his striking, he truly beat the fuck out of Dustin Poirier in that first round in his first fight. It was just he was looking at the Pacquiao fight, because, like, you can make some serious good excuses for every single one of his losses, but you can also make no excuses for his losses, and he looks like a bum. But, you know, you got to give him the good against the bad, because, like, yes, in the Khabib one, he was drunk like 3 days before the fight. Which is, yes, it is an excuse, but it's also his fault, if you get what I mean. That is the reason that people are not cutting him any slack, because every single excuse is truly just his fault. Why is he looking at a Pacquiao fight when he has to beat Dustin Poirier in MMA? You know, it doesn't make any sense. So that is the reason that people look at Conor McGregor like such a bum, such an absolute bum and arsehole. So I think if he actually gets the chance to come back to defend this, because let's be honest, he only needs one fight and then he can go in like, yeah, the Bronx, mate, you want it, or whoever the fuck beats him. If Islam beats him as well, you know, it's box office anyway. And like, I don't think he has a chance against Islam, but do Bronx, he has a good chance against him, because I know, yes, McGregor is, you know, you cannot say that McGregor does not have at least the second best striking in the whole lightweight division. Like, him and Dustin Poirier are close to the top, you get what I mean? So he has a good chance against many of the top people in that division. I just do not know how willing he is to do this. That is also, I think, his mind wants to do this. His heart wants to do this. Because, like, you've seen him. Why the fuck would he even come back against Dustin Poirier after the Khabib loss? Yes, because he loves the game. It's just if his whole body is fully into this. Because he has been starting training. And in 2023, we will know if McGregor's fully lost it, or if he's still the man. Because, what, is he 33, 34? He's not that old. You know, he can still be in his prime. You know, the same age as Colby Covington. That is my theory on the fall of Conor McGregor. Because I actually think he hasn't really fallen, if you get what I mean. That has been your boy Lee. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.